All right. Well, it says the scenario rules will indicate the target number to influence your power, but I guess it doesn't say anything. And I've looked through about the target number for ones that can't be influenced with cards, but can be influenced with the events. So we're gonna say give him a one or less, -2. Oh, just a one, so he doesn't do it. Oh man of winner goes back, and it is now going to be the Muslim players play. Be back. All right, then it is the Muslim player's turn, and as I said earlier, he's out of options. His only two real possibilities are down here to discard or to pass. I thought about both of them. I thought about just hanging on to my cards and letting him play his, but hold on a second, let me pause this. But I want to get this turn over with, so I'm just went ahead and discarded a card. Now, oops, strategically, let's look at his hand. Here's the card I discarded. One ops value, don't do me nothing. I thought about making a vassal move, but I think I gotta just keep all my units together. Bad weather card really don't do me much. Now I do want to hold on. What you'd want to do is hold on to these, and I got them in order. Next turn I'll get rid of this one because I don't anticipate any battles, but we're just hanging on to them. And then finally, you want to hang on to this Zengay card, but it's not going to be played. It'll be put back in a deck, but you can see there's a lot. I don't know if we'll get there. I don't know if we'll get to that. Do this whole deck in 7 turns. We might. It depends. Or is it 6 turns? The game lasts till 6 unless the Muslim player can get 6 victory points. Then it ends at 4. So I don't think we'll get here. I think the Zengay card is pretty well safe. So that is it. The Muslim player has made his move. And it is now back over to the Christian player's side. Now we were watching, or I was watching Players Aid, some of my Players Aid guys, old Alex, Alexander, and Grant. And he was playing a game called Crusader Kingdoms. And I'm telling you what, look at Crusader Kingdom cards, look at these. I thought maybe this was a multi-man publishing, that it was a multi-man publishing game, but it was a Worthington game. So, but yeah, they're real similar. I don't know about the gameplay. This one's really good. I got to watch Grant's playthrough. Looked like it was a little bit more on the lighter side, but I could be wrong. But yeah, just noticed the very similar, a lot of similarities between Crusader Kingdoms and Kingdom of Heaven. I think Kingdom of Heaven's been out first, though, boys. So they were here first, way back. Mandatory event card. And this is the Christian player's last card, so we'll go ahead and have to use this one for its event. Baldwin III reaches majority, whatever that means. So add Baldwin III to the Christian force pool, move from the deck, so that'll work. And that will be what we do. Alright then, there he is. Now did he go on to become King of Jerusalem? Is that the person we're thinking about? Or was that, who was that in Kingdom of Heaven, the movie? Was that Godfrey? Yeah, it was Godfrey. I think Baldwin III. I'm not sure. You remember he was a leper. Huh. But anyway, he goes into the force pool. That'll add somebody because the Christian player didn't have anybody in the force pool. So that'll come around for, oh, what's the phase? We're thinking of mustering phase or something like that. Replacements. And that will take care of the Christian player's turn. Now, instead of putting it here, we'll put this card over here out of play. And back to Muslim's turn. Alright, we are done with the old strategy phase. The Muslim player just went ahead and discarded and his 2 cards. And Christian player played his last one, so demobilization. Now demobilize his forces according to the rules in section 16 and return the forces to the appropriate force pool. So we will do that. Then what Move the turn marker. Let you know how it goes. Be right back. All right. Well, sorry about that last little repeat clip at the end. At the end there, I don't know what happened. I can't edit it out. But anyway, I was going through there and I seen that on that diplomatic roll, the player must roll equal to or less. And I picked a 1 and it was a -2. So I think the assassin roll came into effect there. And we rolled a 3, -2 equals a 1. You need a 1 or less. We made that rule up because remember we couldn't find the base number. So I'm going to go ahead and make a correction. And we'll use that card. Where was that? Let me see here. Yeah, right here. Mother player. The 2. Okay, if the assassins become already friendly. Alright, so what we do when you make that die roll is move in one direction. So if he was over here, he would have went neutral. But the assassins, we're going to go ahead and move him over here to the pro-Christian side. And now we'll keep this card out because all enemy armies moving within one space of Messiah must take an immediate attrition roll. So maybe I got a marker on that. I'll be able to mark that with. But yeah, way to change that. Sometimes I just skip along and make mistakes. It's a good thing I view some of these videos. So anyway, yeah, I rolled a 3 at a -2 modifier, so that one there does come into effect. Does come into effect. So we'll be back. All right, then I was correct. They do have a bunch of markers on here, so if you have any events that kick in, most of the time they have a marker, but we will be placing this old man of the mountains here on, where is that? Yeah, give me over here. Messiah. Oh, also, assassins, no longer neutral. So we'll put this right here. Hold on, what's that number down there? No, it's just a +1. Huh. Wonder if that's a base number that we're looking for. We shall see, because I don't see that number on anybody else's marker. See that +1 there on the right? We will look and see at that one, but anyway. Old Man in the Mountains reminds me that anybody that comes around here that's Muslim has to pay a penalty. Say that 3 times. And the assassins are now pro-Christian. Alright, I think that's about it on the cleanup. Like I said, the Byzantines don't have to roll twice because they are not crusaders. But that big old force waiting to come in on turn 4 will. I think that is pretty well cleaned up. We're going to start some demobilizations here now. We get this neutral marker off of here. And about demobilization. Mostly, I think it affected the Muslim player more than it did the Christian player, because the Christian player were all crusaders and had cash, and supposedly they had people take care of their land. Really didn't have to come and go with the seasons. That was the Latins, but the Muslims, the Arabs, I think they did. So we'll be starting the demobilization and moving on to turn 2. Having some fun here with some KOH. I'll be back.